Steve, bad luck today. Can I ask you first about Johnny's injury, because he went down quite heavily. Just wondered how he was.
Yeah, first off he went down and heard a crack, and Melvin went on and strapped it up at half time and stuff like that. Second half, that catch is bread and butter for Johnny, but he was protecting his shoulder. He couldn't lift his arm above his head, and obviously he's fumbled it, got the penalty and stuff like that. But he's gone to hospital to have an X-ray, and we'll see what the damage is after that.
So a bit concerning just at the moment, obviously.
Yeah, massively. Like I say, they wouldn't have got the penalty if his arm was all right, because that's bread and butter for Johnny. He don't miss them. Doesn't miss them, and like I say, he was worried about his shoulder, which is rightly so as well. But that's football. We just got to hope, fingers crossed, that he's going to be all right. Obviously, depend on the penalty result, whether if we appeal it or not, whether he can play Tuesday if he's fit enough. We have to wait and see. Okay,
thanks for that. I mean, an eventful game, for all sorts of reasons. I thought they managed the game well, Dulwich, and I think is that not a lesson we're going to have to learn pretty quickly at this level?
Yeah, I should have had you in the changing room, because that's what I told the boys after. You know, they're falling over, falling on top of the ball, buying free kicks. That's why they've got the experience in there this year. You know, they had a season of it last year, maybe they was up against that. But this year, you can see, it was just, they done it well. I can't, you know, for the free kick that got the penalty, Danny Mills hasn't been touched in front of the dugout, but he's bought that free kick because he's got there first, and he's seen the tackle coming in, and he's rode it and jumped it and fallen. He's got a free kick, and that's what good players do. They know when to do it, when not to do it, and Dulwich done that well today. Frustrating, but that's part of football now, Jim, and you've got to come accustomed to it, and you've got to deal with it, and you've got to join in with it. Otherwise, you get left behind.
I thought we started quite well, quite neat passing, good approach play, and then, you know, as we said, some of their deliveries were very good as well. I thought the full-back, I mean, he really can deliver a good ball, can't he? And David Ahaja, well, we know what he can do, and he was right in there. He did seem to lead our defence a merry dance in the build-up to that goal, didn't he?
Yeah, but listen, it comes with experience. That's what I'm saying. And what we done was a bit naive and gave too many free kicks away in our final third, which I looked at their side when they come out, they're giants. You know, they've gone bigger than what they've ever done, Dulwich, and it proved it in the way they played. They've scored from 2 set pieces. James Folks hasn't had a shot to deal with for 35 minutes, so they're relying on set pieces. And they got their 2s today, and they got their 3 points, and they walk away with 3 points, so they're happy. But yeah, it's one of those. We've got to stop giving cheap free kicks away, because you're going to come up against that all the time. But we'll learn, Jim. It's one game.
Yeah, of course.
No one can go away from this ground thinking that the boys didn't give everything, the staff didn't give everything, the fans gave everything to gee us on. So I think all in all, it was an eye-opener to see what we're up against. It's a team that we've played against that want to be in the playoffs, and we've just got to be a little bit cuter at times. But no one could have argued if we got a 2-2 draw out of that at the end when we hit the post. So
the effort, I thought, from the boys was terrific today. Some great performances by our players out there, some brave performances. They knew they were up against experienced players, and I thought they did really well. And we really did give them a bit of a battering. I was sitting next to the Dulwich HAMLET radio reporter, and he was doing the commentary, and he was perfectly, true in what he said, that it was a real, that they not exactly got away with it, but they really had, it was backs to the wall for them.
Well, I went and watched them myself, and I know how they play. I knew what they was going to do, so I just matched up with them in the first half and said, go and have a battle with them. Keep us in it for 60 minutes if you can, and then I've got firepower to bring on, and I'm not frightened of bringing people on to go and change the game. You know, if we started with 2 up front, hindsight's a good thing, we might have been 2 or 3 down. We started 1 up, matched up in midfield, wide areas, and we gave a good account of ourselves. Some of our ball retention wasn't the best when they went down to 10 men, but they got a bit in at half time, told them, and they come out and they were better. And ball retention don't always win you games, which has proved today, because I thought we pinned them in for a good 35 minutes in that second half when it was 10 apiece. And another day we might have got a little bit of lady luck and got the draw out of it, which would have been deserved. But in general, I couldn't be proud of the players.
No, absolutely. And talking tactically a little bit, Jared came on, and I know there's going to be a battle for that number 7 shirt, and sometimes it's going to be Jared, and sometimes it's going to be Carl. But he came on. I thought he made a real difference.
Yeah, but that's what players are. Chin come on, made a difference. You know, he'd have been a hero if that ball had gone in.
Yeah.
Reedy come on, made a difference. So every sub that come on made a difference, and that's what I'm asking them, because we're going to play not to everybody's taste in terms of how we set up, and players have to understand it's for each game. So we're going to play a way that we feel will get us some result out of that game. And today it was we'll match up with them for 60 minutes, and then we'll throw every forward player on we can to go and get the result. And I'll say another day we might have got that. And every player that come on, Smalley, you're right, done very well. But I've got to give credit to the other boys that come on as well, and the players that they replace, because them players work their socks off.
Definitely, yeah. And we looked pretty sound at the back as well, particularly in that second half. As you said, James didn't have hardly anything to do, did he?
No, well, like again, we racking my brains to change a few things to get more bodies forward, and we went after a while went to 3 at the back with Tommy Brewer, Ryan and Alex Bentley. Allowed us to get another player up front, and I thought we caused some problems. It was just that. That game management that we need to get cute on, and just converting chances when they come along, because they're going to be at a minimum this year. I was pleased first half, I think we had 4 or 5 shots. Second half we've had a few shots. Don't shoot, you don't score. And like I say, for their first game at this level, many of them, it holds them in good stead going on to the rest of the season.
And Alex Bentley, his first competitive game for us, had to play in basically 2 different positions, didn't he? Well, you know, he's a good lad, isn't he?
They're all good lads, the one we signed. You know, Tommy Brewer made a smashing challenge. You know, got booked for it. But you're going to get booked if you're going to put your body on the line. You're going to get booked. Alex Bentley, Ryan Bray. You know, I thought every single cow done well. And he's up against a good defender, but he done well, and that's it. They've all bought in early to what we want to do and how we want to do things, and that's the work ethic. And they've all got that in abundance. And if we continue that, the extra bit of flair that they can bring, or being solid when they need to be, I think we'll be all right.
Some of the performances I thought bode well for the future.
I don't think you can pick anyone out of that team and the subs that come on that let themselves down or let the club down, or only one performance prove that they can't play at this level. What they've got to do is show that for 10 games, and then we can judge them. Because that's what players are judged on, not just one-off performances. You've got to be consistent in what you do over a 10-game period to be judged on how good you are. And if they can maintain that, fitness levels were superb. You know, we pride ourselves on working the players hard pre-season. They do it with the ball, without the ball. But there today, it just showed how much energy they had about them.
Still running on 95 minutes.
There you go, because they want something out of the game. You know, they feel hard done by, but they want something out of the game, and that's why they kept going. And so I'm proud of them. Disappointed it's my first defeat in 6 years on opening day. But good runs have to come to an end sometimes, don't they?
You're in National South, Steve.
Yeah, well, I still want to maintain it. I could lose another game, but I still want to maintain that a day. But that's life, you know. It's been a fantastic day. Results are what matters. But if you look at a team that are full time and want to be in the playoffs, or are aiming to be in the playoffs at the end of the season, we've done all right today. And I think if we can maintain that again over 10 games, we'll pick up the points needed to stay in this league.
Definitely. Thanks, Steve. Well done.
Cheers, Jim. Thanks, mate.
Well, I suppose all summer you've been waiting for the first game of the season, and what did you end up playing in goal?
Yeah, didn't expect that, but I thought we done very well against a team that's a full-time side, train mornings, and I think we matched it. We went toe-to-toe with them. Unfortunate not to possibly nick a draw in the end, but we said in there we don't want to be down in the dumps. We've got another game Tuesday, we pick ourselves up. There's a lot of games this month already, so we want to try and get as many points accumulate as much points as we can as soon as possible, to give you a bit more a breath of fresh air. The longer you go without points, then the longer it could be, more frustrated you could be, and like nerves start kicking and all sorts of things. So hopefully we go again Tuesday and get the result.
Let's hope so. I mean, you saw today actually differences between Bostik League and National South a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
the way Dulwich play.
Exactly. Even like certain, like the game management, sometimes going
a bit,
going to the floor, trying to kill our momentum that we was building. I mean, falling over and things like that, and that's something that we probably have to get used to in this league. you can say it's not what you want to see, but you got to kind of play to how the other teams are playing as well. And but we won't be down in the dumps. We will be confident if we play like that and go toe to toe with teams. We will not be far off. We will be all right.
I'll just get you're probably one of the nearest players to it. The Dulwich penalty and red card. Do you think?
Johnny is. I think he's damaged his collarbone.
Yes.
So usually he would catch that normally and that, but I think because where his shoulder was hurting, he didn't catch it properly, and he has pulled him down. Whether it's a red card, I'm not sure. It's a penalty because he has pulled him down. Whether it's a red card, I'm not sure. That's something for the refs and the people above there to decide. But yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's a hard pill to swallow. You know what I mean? But as I said, we go again Tuesday. We won't be down in the dumps. We spoke after and we was like, yeah, we won't be down in the dumps. We'll go again Tuesday.
A lot to be positive about. Your half hour in goal, is that something you've done before?
No, I just literally put my hand up and I said I'll go. Like, I'll take. I mean, we're all a team. We're together, and I'm sure any one of the boys would have probably put their hand up, but I just said I'll do it. Take one for the team, and I'll go and go. Unfortunate, obviously, with the penalty, but I just thought I'm just going to do a job and just do the best that I can.
But there wasn't actually a shot, was there?
Pardon? They didn't. I don't think they were just. No, they didn't have a shot. Whilst I was in goal, so, apart from the pen.
Yeah.
So, which was surprising. I thought they were going to at least shoot a few more. But that goes to show how well we probably defended and how well we was playing. Because we limited them. I think they only got in the box twice as well. A couple crosses, which was defended very well, and it just goes to show if we fear no one. We can't come into this league because a lot of teams are on good money and they've got a few big players. They bought players from where, got players from here. What money plays on? We can't go in there fearing anyone. You know what I mean? If we go in fearing, then you kind of already lost the battle there. You know what I mean? Mentally, so we got to go in a bit more confident. Maybe start a bit sharper on Tuesday. Maybe we came in a bit nervous or started a bit apprehensive at first, but if we start sharp, then we'll be all right.
Okay, good luck Tuesday.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you.